Hello everyone, welcome to another episode of CAP Explained. Today we're looking into side effects. So in the last episode we have added some actions and we see that in the database layer on the backend the values have been updated through the services, through the events. And now we would like to see the effect in the front-end side. Okay, so let's go with CDS W for CDS Watch. And currently, if we open our application, and for example, if we add stock, you can see that the stock number doesn't go up from 3. But we need to actually refresh the whole page to see that the stock has gone up. Okay, so we can very simply change that by adding an side effect annotation to our action. We'll make the code a little bit bigger. Let's leave it like that. And to do that, simply type in add common.side effects, and we just type in now what part of the application we want to the side effect to be triggered. So which target property or entity, for now let's go with target property, we want to target the stock property, okay, the field stock. So after executing the add stock, the application will know that it needs to refresh the stock value. And it does that by calling the get statement. Okay, so it's calling the value for stock. So if I click on add stock now, you can see the value goes up. And yeah, okay. So that's very cool. And we can add the same thing for the status, with one condition. One thing is not working for me, I'm not sure why, but let me just copy that and type in the field is status code. And the result is as follows. So I click now on change status. For example, we have low stock item setting to available. You can see the color and the text are updated. I can't figure out why the icon isn't updated. If I refresh the whole page, the icon will be set correctly. I have even created a post on the forum, which I'll post in the description of this video. If you know the solution, please tell me. I'm so curious if I did a mistake of it or if it's something with fairy elements, I'm not sure. Okay, but very simply we can trigger the side effect for these actions. Of course, you can do multiple fields. So for example, we want to update status code and something else like, I don't know, whatever, just to show you. So if we do that, I'm going to show you the difference between calling this and without the other one, just application. So if we add the side effects, you're gonna see that after clicking on add stock, for example, it calls the get or data statement and it's selecting stock. And if I type in change status, you will see that it calls the status code and stock. Okay. And additionally, you can see that it's expanding the book status entity which we have defined, and it selects the code, criticality, and display text. And that's an additional thing why I don't understand why the icon isn't updated. Okay, but just as you can see, so if we type in whatever we type in here, it will get the value from the backend. If we want to update the whole entity instead of just doing single values, you can go with target entities. Okay, so I want to target the whole entity, and you type in as follows in. Okay, so not these brackets, these brackets. What happened here? entities again, in, and a semicolon at the end. Or still wrong. Come on. Let me just copy this one. Okay, brackets are fixed. And if you type in means basically the whole entity. So refresh myself. And now if I click on, we added it to status. So if I change status, you can see the availability also was updated without the icon, but it actually is getting the whole entity. You can see it calls a get statement, a data statement, and calls everything basically on the page. If you want to, for example, refresh an entity from an association, you can do it by typing in, and it even tells me what associations I have. So for example, if we do changes to chapters, you can do in /chapters. So this entity / any association we have will be updated. So in this case, chapters, okay? So click on that. It calls a get statement on the chapters. So we don't do any changes for this one in the backend, so you can actually see the result. But that would be it. Okay, so very simple side effects for bound actions. I think in the next episode we'll do more side effects, and I hope that I will get the solution why this icon isn't updated. I will update you if I get the solution. Maybe I did something wrong. I'm not sure. I will definitely let you know. But thanks guys for watching, and I see you in the next episode. And one more small addition, and not regarding the side effects topic, but I saw that in my files I get this error which just looks ugly. So I searched for a solution and I found one that we need to define the module. So let me just copy it and paste it right here. And this should be enough to make the error go away. Okay, so just this little one little change, and leave a like.